Happening YouTube, this is Lamari here, bringing you another VGC battle against my good friend Bargens in a weekly VGC tournament that's run by Pokemon Melbourne. So without further ado, we'll get straight into the match. Sorry, it's wrong, the battle start, sorry, so obviously using the Pokemon in my battle box. So Bargens is actually, I think he's played at Worlds, yeah, he did play at Worlds last year, in the seniors division. And yeah, he's a pretty, I think he's placed well in a lot of tournaments, so he's a fairly well accomplished VGC player with a lot of experience, especially for his age and in his division. So yeah, his team will consist of Landorus T, Charizard, Metapod. Metapod, I saw he was actually doing this on the stream. But yeah, Metapod, Zapdos, Sylveon, and Cobalion. I like seeing that for a little bit of fun, just for a joke. But as you can see, my team consists of Amoonguss, Bishop, Kangaskhan, Landorus T, Suicune, and Sylveon. Interesting that he brings the Metapod there. I liked someone, you know, just for a joke or kind of interesting. Makes things interesting. So, with leads, how do I want to lead against this team? I'm not sure how I want to lead against the team. I think I'm going to lead with Bishop and Kangaskhan, and in the back I think I'm going to bring Suicune and Landorus T or Sylveon. I really do want to bring Sylveon. Yeah, let's bring Sylveon. I'll bring Sylveon. I could bring Landorus T to cover his Charizard, but I feel that Sylveon's damage output might be a bit better than Landorus T, so we'll go, you know, we'll go Sylveon. So this is, I think, is best of one tournament as well. Okay, so he leads off Cobalion and Zapdos. All right. What's important to note here is that the Musketeer trio all get Quick Guard, and they can obviously that would enable them to that enables them to block anything slower than base 108 speeds, which Kangaskhan falls into. So any priority that falls below base 108, they can block. So I'm just going to go for knockoff onto the Zapdos slot, and I'm going to Mega Evolve here, and probably go for the... I think I'm forced to go for Fake Out. So I'm going to make that call. I'm going to go for Fake Out and knock off the Zapdos. At the very least, I could get into KO range. So we'll go for this play. So even if he does go for Quick Guard, I still get damage off. But the Zapdos is most likely going to have Tailwind. Okay, so for Cobalion, just goes straight for Protect, which leads me to believe he's not running Quick Guard. And goes straight for Tailwind. Okay. Yeah, so things turn a little bit bad here for me. We go for the knockoff, and the Zapdos was holding a Citrus Berry, which is a pretty common item for Zapdos. So here we're going to Sucker Punch Zapdos, and... I believe... Going to go for Suicune. Zapdos could be running Roost as well, so... yeah, it's also a consideration. He could go for Roost's turn, but I'm going to assume that he might want to attack with Zapdos. So it's either Protect, Tailwind, Protect, Tailwind, and Roost. I think that would all prevent Sucker Punch from going off. We'll switch in Suicune, or can we switch in? We can't really in this position. We could switch in Sylveon's second attack, but I don't want to do that. So we are going to switch in Suicune. It's the best switch in we can do. Okay, he makes a really good switch into his own Sylveon. Okay, so that puts me in a bit of trouble, but I do have my Kangaskhan in the back for the fake out. Suicune comes in, Sucker Punch is nothing, so he's made a good play. Cobalion just goes straight for Iron Head. So what Cobalion does achieve this turn, though, is he achieves breaking my Sash. So here we're just going to protect, and we're going to Tailwind up. Now, I believe he had 2 turns of Tailwind already. And Tailwind lasts 4 turns. He goes to close combat with Cobalion. It still has a quite really big chunk. And he uses a Hyper Voice. Not sure if that's Specs or Life Orb. Or even Pixie Plate. Okay. So essentially what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch in Sylveon to take any incoming close combat. And I will Snarl the Sylveon slot. I'll Snarl. He will get an attack raise. That is definite. He will get an attack raise. Although he will not... what was I going to say? He won't be out. He will run out of Tailwind soon. So I want to reduce the amount of damage output his Hyper Voice can do, as opposed to being concerned about his attack rate. So we'll go for that play. Gets a close combat onto the Sylveon slot. And Snarl. Unfortunately, Snarl misses his intended target. He's going to get a free Justified boost. It's unfortunate for us. That really did backfire on us, as I lose my Suicune in the process. But his Tailwind does run out. So what I'm going to do here is Hyper Voice and Iron Head. So this does put me in a little bit of advantage at the moment. The position is good because Tailwind has run out for him. So he may just double protect to stall out the Tailwind here. But yeah, I'm just going to Hyper Voice Iron Head because there's no reason not to. So bring in Zapdos. I presume it's a Death Fodder. Cobalion just goes to protect here. Okay. And Hyper Voice will knock out the Zapdos. And unfortunately, this is where Life Orb works against me on Sylveon. So I have been debating whether or not I change to Pixie Plate. But I bring in my Kangaskhan here. And we still have yet to see what... It's Charizard in the back. Okay, so... This will require... The best play I can make at the moment is most likely getting rid of that Cobalion. So what we need to do is we need to low kick Cobalion. And we need to protect Bishop. Believe he could as well predict that as well. But I'm not going to take my chances attacking that Charizard right away. He could also switch into Zapdos, which is true. But Zapdos is taking quite a bit of damage. So, okay. Don't know if Zapdos would get... No, sorry, he also had Sylveon, not Zapdos. Okay. That's a very bad play on my part, assuming I forgot the Pokemon in the back. Okay. At the very least, though, the way this turn plays out and is protecting, we do get some free damage. I should have actually just crit, but as you can see, it does nothing. So, and Tailwind does wear out for me. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking to myself it was Zapdos, but anyway. Here we are going to double edge the Charizard slot and Iron Head Sylveon. I believe double edge will do enough to knock out Charizard. As it does. And the Sylveon, find out here if it's Scarfed or not. I don't think it is. As we go for the Iron Head. As it takes out Sylveon. Okay. So despite the earlier mistake, we do make a reasonable comeback. So, but yeah, I suppose if you can take anything away from this video, please do pay attention as to what you do and don't knock out. The only problem here is that Cobalion could probably take me out this turn quite convincingly. So I'm going to have to play really smart here against Cobalion if I want to win. Because obviously Cobalion is in a position where it can take me, quite literally take me out. Low kick here and Iron Head. Or what I can do is Sucker Punch up, but then I'd be giving Cobalion so much. I'd be giving Cobalion so much of an attack boost, it's not funny. And its defenses are quite good. But then again, Sucker Punch may be my ticket here. So I may be forced to do nothing but Sucker Punching. So you know what? We're going to do that because I don't think I have any other means of coming back. Because the Sash is gone on Bisharp. It's obvious that he wants to attack Kangaskhan. So, Kangaskhan is the bigger threat because I revealed low kick earlier. The close combat goes on to the Kangaskhan as predicted. And that Cobalion is now in KO range of Sucker Punch, most assumably because of the defense drop and the Life Orb recoil. Okay, so we're going to have to play smart here to predict the opponent's protects. So I'm going to protect the Bisharp here. And I'm going to have to Sucker Punch Bolion to try and get the KO. So now it's just a cat and mouse game of Protect and Sucker Punch. I'm gonna have to assume here that he knows he's going to die to a Sucker Punch. But I'm going to go for Protect. I'm going to go for Sucker Punch. We'll go for Sucker Punch. As we do, make the correct call, and we KO the Cobalion. So that's a very narrow victory. So that is a very, very good game there, Bailey. Obviously a very tight situation we stuck in. The Sucker Punch doubling up was the correct call to make, despite Cobalion having You know, obviously the ability to get attack boosts from dark type attacks. Justified, yeah, Justified is the name. But yeah, again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you to Bailey for the match, and yeah, I'll be recording the next successive battles in this tournament. So yeah, good game, Bailey, and thanks again, guys, for watching. Leave a like and comment below if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next battle.